Hi, so today I went to class and my school does this thing because of distance learning. They're doing this weird thing. So on Mondays, instead of like having a regular school day, you only have one like Zoom class that you attend for 1 hour, and they teach you like how to stay motivated, how to study. But today we had a lesson on life skills, okay? And they basically told us, here are some life skills you should know, and here's why you should know them. Now, they taught us how to jumpstart a car, and they taught us how to change a tire. So what this school decided, what the district of my school decided is we should teach students that they need to learn life skills. Are we going to teach them those things? No, we're going to teach them useless math. We're going to teach them how to play tennis instead of teaching them how to do first aid or get a job or manage their money. We're going to tell them they should know how to do that, but they can do that on their own time. That's not our job. What? Like, I don't understand. Like, this this school, the district is aware that we need to be taught certain things and that we should know certain things. But instead of teaching that to us when they have time to teach it to us, they teach us things that we're never ever going to need. And people are like, "Oh yeah, that's just school, that's how it is." It's like, so then why don't we change it? If we know that we're learning useless information, why don't we try and change it? We just sit here and sit through it, and then we're like, glad I got through that, and glad I forgot it all. Like, everybody has an acute understanding that it's dumb. Everybody knows, yeah, I learned the quadratic formula. Am I ever gonna use it? No. I know it was useless. But they just move on. They don't do anything about it. Schools used to have health classes, and I'm sure some do. My class doesn't. My class doesn't. My school doesn't teach you how to cook. It doesn't teach you how to manage your money unless you want to do that as an elective. It doesn't teach you how to do first aid unless you want to do that as an elective. You know what should be an elective? The quadratic equation. or how to play tennis. Like, these things should not be mandatory. What should be mandatory is life skills. And people expect your parents to teach them that. But what if their parents don't know that? I'm fortunate enough to have parents that know that, so they can teach me that. But what if I didn't? And I'm sure some students don't have parents that know how to teach them that. So if you teach the students how to parent, you teach students how to do first aid, you teach the students all these basic life skills like how to cook, how to manage their money, then they know it instead of having to rely on other people to teach them that. How about instead of hiring people to teach them how to do math they're never going to need to know, you hire people to teach them how to do stuff that they're going to need. Think about it this way. Sometimes you spend a lot of money on things that you don't really need. I personally have done that before. I buy random stuff all the time. It's kind of useless. I don't, like, I'll use it for a little bit and then, like, I don't need it anymore. But sometimes I make a good purchase that I use a lot. Like, I bought wireless earbuds. I use those a lot. They're very useful, and I use them in my everyday life. It's kind of like that with life. The school wastes all of this time teaching us these things when they could teach us these basic life skills, and they're aware of it. They're literally telling us, you need to learn this stuff. My class, my school, just gave us a lesson on what we need to learn and why we should learn it, but didn't teach us it. They don't teach us it, but they know we need to learn it, and it's so dumb. And it's like, yeah, in a few years, it's over. I'll leave, I'll go to college, I'll learn stuff I actually want to know. But then the next students after me have to go through that same thing. Instead of teaching people how to deal with mental disorders or again, first aid. I'm going to bring up first aid a lot because that's not taught in my school. That's not mandatory. Like, instead of, like, it's no wonder people kill themselves when they're learning a whole bunch of useless information instead of how to deal with their mental disorders or their mental anguish or issues that they're having. This school needs to fix itself. Thank you.